15 years had passed since the plague had wiped out humanity. The once bustling city was now a ghost town, overrun by nature and silence. In the heart of this desolation, a group of survivors clung to life in an underground bunker, hidden from the horrors above. Among them was Rena, a spirited young woman who dreamed of exploring the world beyond their steel doors. Rena often stared at the heavy bunker entrance, imagining the adventures that awaited outside. She longed for freedom, tired of the monotony and confinement. Despite the warnings of her fellow survivors, she made a plan to venture out. One night, while everyone slept, Rena gathered supplies and quietly slipped out of the bunker. The city above was eerily quiet. Buildings stood as hollow shells, streets were overgrown with weeds, and cars were rusted relics of the past. As she wandered through the desolate landscape, Rena felt a mix of fear and exhilaration. The world was her playground, but it was also a dangerous unknown. As she ventured deeper into the city, she heard strange noises echoing through the empty streets. Her curiosity drove her forward, but soon she encountered the source of the sounds. In the shadows, she saw figures moving, once human creatures twisted and deformed by the plague. Their eyes glowed with a haunting light, and their movements were erratic and jerky. Rena's heart raced as she realized the danger she was in. She turned to flee but stumbled, attracting the attention of the nearest creature. Just as it lunged at her, a figure emerged from the darkness, wielding a makeshift weapon. The boy fought off the creature and pulled Rena to safety.
Are you okay?
I think so. Who are you?
Name's Noah. You shouldn't be out here alone. It's dangerous.
I had to see what was out here. I couldn't stay in that bunker any longer.
Come with me. I know a place where we can hide.
Together, they navigated the treacherous city, avoiding the monsters and scavenging for supplies. Noah had heard rumors of an island untouched by the plague, a place where they could start anew. Rena, driven by her adventurous spirit, convinced Noah to join her in the search for this paradise.
Their journey was fraught with peril. They faced hostile weather, crumbling infrastructure, and relentless monsters. But through it all, Rena and Noah formed a strong bond, their shared determination and hope driving them forward. One night, as they camped in an old library, they found a map that hinted at the island's location. Encouraged, they pressed on, following the clues and their instincts. They crossed rivers, climbed mountains, and braved dense forests. The monsters were never far behind, but Rena and Noah always managed to stay one step ahead.
Do you really think the island exists?
I have to believe it does. It's the only thing keeping me going.
Finally, after weeks of traveling, they reached the coast. In the distance, they saw a lush green island, untouched by the ravages of the plague. With renewed energy, they found a small boat and paddled towards their new home.
We're almost there, Noah.
Just a little further.
Upon reaching the island, they were greeted by the sight of vibrant wildlife and pristine landscapes. There were no monsters, no remnants of the old world, just peace and the promise of a fresh start. Rena and Noah set up a small camp and began to explore, planning how they would build their new life. As they stood on a hill, overlooking their island sanctuary, Rena knew that their adventure had just begun. Together, they would create a new world, free from the shadows of the past.
This is it, Rena, our new beginning.
Yes, and we'll make it a place worth living in.
And in this new world, they found not only survival, but also hope, friendship, and the joy of discovery.